Hi, this is Dave Walker from Full Potential Training, Wisconsin, and we're talking today about volleyball strength and conditioning. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to talk about the top 10 things that volleyball players lack and that somewhat trainers are missing the boat on. So back to the top 10. So the top 10 volleyball biomechanical errors we're looking at are: 1, movement is too much at the knee and not at the hip. 2, the hip flexors are tight and thus shutting off the glutes that fire the hips. 3, we lack scapular and humeral range of motion, so shoulder range of motion. So 4, landing. A lot of people want to teach jumping before someone knows how to land. They've got to be able to land and absorb that force from the hips and not land on their toes, so they're more able to recuperate faster and move to their next position. Number 5 is just jumping, the mechanics of jumping, really utilizing the glutes and the hips in the jump motion. That's your power source, not the knees and the quads. Number 6, we're looking at the core. The core binds both the upper and lower body power systems together. And so if there's a weak link at the core, we're not able to transfer total power into whatever movement we're doing. And then number 7 is shoulder deceleration. So any kind of overhead hitting, as you go through and you're swinging, after you've accelerated, there's a deceleration point. And at that deceleration point, muscles are supposed to fire to slow the arm down. If those aren't trained properly, then those are going to get injured. And we're going to have a player that's not going to make it through the season. And then number 8 is what I call slam power. And we use Bulgarian sandbags to kind of combine the squat motion and the hitting motion together. We'll be looking at that down the road. It's really fun. A lot of the girls like it. Number 9 is just general anaerobic conditioning. One of the mistakes most coaches make when they're training their volleyball players is they don't understand the power systems that we're recruiting in volleyball. Volleyball is an anaerobic sport, so we're accelerating, and then rest. Accelerating, then rest. Accelerating, then rest. And so we need to train the same way. Volleyball player doesn't need to go run a mile. They need anaerobic conditioning that works that, so interval type training. And then lastly is fueling the system. If you're not properly fueled, you're going to be bonking. You're going to be dying out on the court. So those are the top 10 things we're going to look at here at Full Potential Training.